going on, folks? J-Pod here, bringing you another Last of Us gameplay commentary, the Gaming News Bite edition. Yes, I have some Last of Us news. You guys came to the right place. But before we get to the kick-ass news, bringing you some university gameplay. Playing with some new guys, some cool cats. And yes, J-Pod is sniping once again. I mean, the sniper rifle is starting to grow on me. You know, the game, it's starting to feel a little bland. Not the game, but the classes, you know. So I'm trying something new, as you can tell. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm no quick scoper, you know. I'm no badass. I'm not calling myself an elitist or anything like that. But yes, this sniper rifle is really starting to become one with J-Pod. So enjoy the gameplay. We've got some news to talk about. Even though nothing has been confirmed, it looks like Naughty Dog is thinking about porting one of the best games released this year on the next generation PlayStation 4 console. Naughty Dog community strategist Eric Monticelli stated, answering a fan question on the PlayStation blog, that Naughty Dog is currently getting their engine up and running on PS4 as they work on the new Uncharted game. However, something may indeed come in the future. Quote, "We're just getting our Naughty Dog engine up and running on PS4 as we work on the next Uncharted project. We will see what the future brings." Explanation point. Smiley face. Naughty Dog is also working on the first story DLC for the game called Left Behind. The DLC will star Ellie, Joel's companion during the main campaign as she desperately tries to survive. The team has confirmed last week that more news will be coming in early January. Let's hope we'll finally get a release date. That's another reason I'm bringing you guys this video, because I possibly have a release date. Mind you, it's rumored. You're going to have to take it with a big-ass grain of salt, but it is a release date, something that we can chew on, something that we can look forward to, and it kind of makes sense with the new news that Naughty Dog is going to drop to us here in early January. Well, the first week of January is come and gone, and we only have 3 weeks left, so hopefully we'll get something soon. What do you guys think? What kind of news do you think Naughty Dog is going to be giving us? Do you think they're going to spin it around once again and make a new game mode, the news drop, just like they did with Interrogation and the Abandoned Territories? I mean, that's scandalous, man, how that happened. But you know, that's old news. That's old news. That's in the past. It's come and gone. But I wonder if they're going to do the same thing. This big news drop for story. I don't think it's going to have anything to do with this single-player DLC. Or I could be wrong, because, hey, man, they did it once before. You never know, they could do it again. I hope I'm wrong, okay? I hope they have some bona fide news to give us, because we need something. We need something. And that's why I think the release date is going to be on none other than February 11th. Yes, February 11th. That is my rumored release date from the sources that I have gathered. And, you know, these sources that I've been getting it to, you know, they have some credibility. I've been right about things in the past, so I hope I'm right about this. If I'm wrong, then I look like a douchebag. Moving on. But yes, let's go ahead and speculate about a couple of things. PlayStation 4 edition of The Last of Us. Are you telling me that they're going to re-render it 1080p at 60 frames per second? Because that would be fucking awesome! Or are they going to be making a Game of the Year edition, kind of like what they do with the Uncharted franchise? Are they going to make it a Game of the Year franchise, or edition with the season pass included for the PlayStation 4 and the PS3, or just the PlayStation 4? I think they're going to make a Game of the Year edition. That's something that Naughty Dog always does. They make a Game of the Year edition that includes all of the DLC, but then that would be kind of contradicting, because the final piece of DLC isn't even slated to drop till, you know, late this year. So I don't know if they're going to do a Game of the Year edition after the final piece comes out, or they're going to just go ahead and release it now. I don't think they're going to release it now. I think we'll see a Game of the Year edition come out after the final piece of multiplayer is released. And then, maybe then, we'll see the PlayStation 4 version, Game of the Year edition, ported to the PlayStation 4 at the astounding 1080p 60 frames per second. God, that would... Man, I'm trembling right now. My teeth are buzzing right now. Do you have any idea how fucking awesome that would be? Sound off below if you guys agree, because I think that would be fantastic. Oh, man, that would be so badass. So badass. Okay, moving on with the video. Let's go back to Last of Us DLC. I want to speculate a little bit about that. Are we going to be playing as Ellie the whole time? That's my question. Are we going to be able to play as a new character like Riley? You know, maybe through the latter half of the DLC, get a different perspective. You know, a perspective on Ellie from a different perspective other than Joel. That would be pretty exciting to see, because different people feel differently about other people. So playing as Riley through some of the DLC, I think that would be a real big mix-up. You know, not a mix-up in a bad way, but to mix it up. I think that would be, you know, great to see. Also, I want to speculate about some possible weapons that we're going to see in The Last of Us Left Behind DLC. I would like to see the hatchet. I would like to see that little hatchet axe do the entire thing. I love that hatchet, man. I loved it. I loved it, and it was a shame they only implemented it in the damn near the last half of the game. You know, the last third of it, the last quarter. I would have loved to have that hatchet at the very beginning of the game. You know, are we going to be seeing repeat weapons like the pipe, the spiked pipe, or are we going to see some new weapons? You know, what do you guys think could be some cool new weapons? Sound off down below, participate, conversate. Let's go ahead and start this conversation. Let's speculate about The Last of Us Left Behind DLC. I want to see some new guns. I want to see a fucking grenade launcher. But here's the problem, it's a prequel. Before Ellie is this badass, and I've been collaborating with a few people. They seem to think we're not going to see any weapons at all, or hardly any weapons, maybe some melee weapons. But when we leave the quarantine zone to go adventure and to go do what the Dark Horse comics have been created to do, then, you know, I want to know if we're going to really be able to get our hands on some guns. You know, are we going to be seeing a lot of clickers? I mean, we know we're going to see at least one clicker, the clicker that bites Ellie on the arm, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as full as the full game. You know, it's going to be a story DLC. It's going to be background. It's going to be plot driven. It's going to be story narrative. I don't think we're going to see a lot of explosions and a lot of stealth moments. You know, hey, I hope I'm wrong. Sound off below. J-Pot, you're dead wrong. We're going to see this, that, this, and that, and this. Because I want to be wrong. I really do. I really do. But yes, The Last of Us Left Behind, rumored to be released on February 11th. Be sure to share this video on your Google+, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Tumblr, whatever you got to do. Let's go ahead and spread this wildfire. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right, because if I'm right, J-Pot's credibility just went up another notch. But if I'm wrong, I look like a douchebag and we move on. Nothing then, nothing now. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to click that little green thumbs up button. It really motivates me to do another video. If you guys aren't familiar with the channel, just click that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I got content almost uploaded daily. And, you know, if you guys want to sound off below, leave a comment. Talk with me. Let's talk about this matter. You know, PlayStation 4 version of The Last of Us. Fan-fucking-tastic. And The Last of Us Left Behind, rumored to be released on February 11th. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know. Take it easy, and peace out.
Keep breathing. I got this.
Fuckers down!